Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. This here is the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. We start here with chapstick. The crazy because we have a good time rock and rolling on this troll train. The troll because there is no such thing, but also just to make a little bit of fun of the perfection aspect of the beauty community, because perfection is not a thing except to say you are perfect the way you are. And so the concept is to embrace your natural features, enhance them if you want to. I'm powdering because I am shiny. Embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, but not feeling like you have to change what you do or what you use or what you buy or what tools you use because the beauty community says you should. And so this is just about doing your own thing, loving how you look, embracing how you look, and having fun with makeup. So that's what the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation is. And if that resonates with you, I'm trying so hard not to make a mess with my powder. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you subscribe and click the notification bell. I do upload a lot, so it may be a lot, so I'm letting you know. And also, before I forget to let you know, I do curse sometimes on my channel, and so I hope that that is not offensive to you. I will show you what else gets done here. I just realized I didn't do my brows, and so I'm going to do that real quick and be back with my brows done. Today we're going to do a look with something that is new to me. It is not new at all. This is like so ancient, and that's why this is on a Throwback Thursday. This is Pat McGrath's Mothership number 4, which is Decadence. And I did just get this on a bundle deal a couple weeks ago. Today is April 5th, and yeah, it's about like 1:30 in the morning. And this is what she looks like for those of you who don't remember, because this is so not new. And I was looking at it like, what are we going to do? So my plan is to use this row right here, but probably not this shade. And I will list the shades somewhere over here as I am applying them. I did put a label on the back that tells me where the colors are, but it'll be quicker for me just to put my brush in and put it on instead of going back and forth trying to find what the shadows are. And I don't like that they're not in the palette for me just to look and say this is what it is. So we're going to be using, actually I'll try not to glare you and tell you, this is Sterling, this is Lapis Luxury, this is Divine Mink, Hedonistic, and Enigma, if I wrote all of that correctly. So the brushes we're going to use a slanted concealer brush to blend out our eye primer. We're going to use an Esom V31. I have 3, excuse me for that sniff, Fenty 230, and they are long enough for me to use one side and turn it over and use the other side. And it also allows me to blend, but we'll see. And if I need something for outer corner, I will use the Scott Barnes number 63. So I'm trying to be organized because I don't want this to be long. So we're going to just jump in. And Fenty eyeshadow primer. I did ask if you guys preferred like one look on one eye and another look on the other eye, or just doing both looks. And a couple people said they would prefer just one look. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to edit out a lot, which is why I just want to jump in and get started, because I really don't want this to be too long. So we're going to take that first silvery shade with this brush, because we're just going to put that. Now these are all metallics. There are no celestial shades in this palette, which is one of the things that drew me to it, because I cannot do, oh my God. I have not even swatched this yet. I had no idea this was going to look like that. My eyes cannot tolerate glitter. It cannot tolerate fallout. And so I liked that this, oh Lord, that this did not have, oh gosh, any of the celestial shades in it. Okie dokie. And we're going to move over to the far right. So this is what it looks like on a brush. And we're going to put that next to this one. And you know what, actually on top of it too, to tone it down. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't swatch shades. Because it doesn't look that bright in the pan. But I should have known, right? Because I've seen Pat McGrath looks on YouTube. I don't pay attention to swatches that Pat McGrath posts because to me they just look so filtered. And when I see people do looks or someone else's swatches, I'm like, it does not look like Pat's swatches. I do like that better. I'm going to wipe off this brush. No, I'm not, because I have another one. I'm going to take a clean one. I'm going to go into that same shade, that second shade we used. And I'm going to put that right here just to tone that down a little bit. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Let your light shine bright. That did it? I was going to say that did not work, and then I was questioning, did it? Yeah, I start a sentence and then finish another sentence and never do a complete sentence sometimes. So we're going to flip this brush over. That was that second shade. We're going to flip it over and we're going to take that. It looks greenish blue to me. I'm not sure. I'm not good at describing colors. We're going to put that here, taking it above the crease like I do my lid shades always. I like that. This is reminding me of a shade from the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette 10, which is also an all metallic, all pearl eyeshadow palette. I'm sweeping back and forth in between to blend them together, and I'm flipping over to this side, that second shade. So we're just going to go back and forth just to get a nice blend between those two colors. On this side, no additional shadow right now, and we're just going to blend above that bluish, greenish, whatever shade that is, just to bring that up a little bit higher. And that's how we're going to do that. So we're dipping back in so we can do this side. If you have Decadence, let me know, and if you do, I'm sure it's hella old. This is number 4. What number Mothership is she up to now? I think at least 10, right? I don't think anyone who's a Pat McGrath collector really watches my videos because they know I've been hard on Pat McGrath and how I feel about her celestial shades. And it does seem like, going back to the gray side, sweeping over to blend, it seems like if you down something that most people seem to like, sometimes some people take it personal. And so that's why I'm saying I doubt the avid Pat McGrath fans are really watching my channel anyway, because it's like I'm not one of the cool kids. I'm a troll, right? So it's not about being one of the cool kids. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I do really like that. I am liking this. All right, we're going to put that brush down since we did use both sides, and we're going to take a clean one and we're going to go into the middle shade on the bottom row. This is what that looks like, and we're going to, I should have used that other brush for this, and we're going to put that here. It doesn't, excuse me, I had a hiccup. This looks purple. Well, right here it looks purple, but here it doesn't. I need to see if any of these are dual chromes or anything, because I'm not sure. I'm going to sweep in between. I'm not sure what color this is, because it looks, that's this shade. Well, yeah, it does look purpley, like a light purple though. But on my lid, this smells like candy. It smells sugary, like cotton candy. If you have Decadence, let me know if yours smells like that, because I'm just like, okay, is this just old and so it smells sweet, which is weird because it would smell sour, right? But yeah, sweeping in between to blend them together. I was wondering if I was going to put this on the outer corner, which looks like a burnt orange / red. It looks almost dual chromey, but I'm not sure what it is. So then we're just sweeping because I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to do. This may be the look. I'm wondering if I want to try that in my crease. Well, my transition area, because this is my crease and I had shade there. Just to do something, just to experiment. But I do like this look. And this could be the look. This is going to be an Esom V33. Is that? Yes. No shadow on it. And we're just going in small circular motions just to blend out this top edge of these colors. And I'm going one way because I don't want to drag the darker shades over. To me it looks like I need to put something else here to further blend these shades. And the windshield wiper motion would probably work. But as I said, I don't want to drag this color all the way over. And so I'm just trying to be careful. I think it's okay depending on the angle. Like when I look straight, I can see this harsh line right here. But when you turn, because of how the light reflects off of it, it doesn't look harsh. Does that make sense? Like now it looks harsh, especially this one. But then when I turn, it it looks blended. And so I guess I'll just keep blending. I was looking to see was there anything I can use in here for a blending shade, but it would be a metallic or shine or shimmer or something, because there are no mattes in this palette, which I don't mind an all shimmer look. The makeup edition, would you rather tag? One of the questions was, would you rather an all matte look or an all shimmer look? Like period, like always, forever, from this time forward. And I said an all matte look. And now here I am doing an all shimmer look. I feel like I lost, well, not feel like, it looks like I lost some of that over here. It looks like it got patchy. So I'm going to go back in just a little bit and feather that right here. Because to me, it looked like I lost it. I was going to say, I feel like I lost it, but how do you feel like the shadow blended away? Like, is that a feeling? It's something you see and something you think. And I'm going to leave this like this, because if I keep blending it again, I think the same thing is going to happen. I do like this look though. I do. We're going to take the pencil we use for our inner corner shades, and I don't need to because I have plenty of brushes, and so I'm going to pull out different ones, and we're going to use, both of these are Fenty something 220s. And we're going to take that green shade and we're going to put that here. It would make sense just to do the purple since it's purple under there, right? But we just do things here, even if it doesn't always make sense, and then we just hope for the best. And if it doesn't work out, then we know what not to do next time. But that did cover that up nicely on both sides. We're going to put that down, take a clean one. We're going to go into that middle bottom shade, and we're going to put that here. We're going to connect it, though it may not stay connected because my eye's tear. And so I usually don't connect it anyway. But for right now, because it does look nice, I think, we're going to connect it. And so this is the look. I kind of don't even want to do liner, but I am. So this was this bottom row except for this one. So this was the innermost corner. And we topped it with this. This on the center of the lid and this on the outer corner. So that's what we did. And this on the center lower lash line and this on the outer lower lash line. And I think just because I haven't used it in a while, I'm going to use MAC's Paint Pot and Black Mirror, which is black. And I really do need to use this because these are only good for a year. And yeah, I have till, I think maybe 18 months. I'm not sure, but I have one. The label says June 2023 is good for. So that's making me wonder if it's good for, sorry for getting quiet, for 18 months or 24 months versus 12. I got these during a sale. Most things I do get during a sale. When you're using gel liners, when you put it on your brush, just put it upside down in the lid. Not, you don't have to screw it, but just put it down in the lid versus just leaving it sitting open in the air, because it is a gel and eventually it's going to dry out anyway. But to try to get it not to dry out quicker than it would if you left it open, leave the cap right side up, swirl your brush in it, and then sit it down. So this that you hear is me putting it inside the lid and just holding it so it doesn't roll or fall anywhere, because I usually do drop stuff. I am really liking this look. You know what? I did mascara earlier, did I? No, I did the try on video. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. That was a video I did yesterday. I do so many videos, I forget like what I did or when. This, however you pronounce it, it came in Ipsy Glam Bag X. And I used it, I liked it. It was April 2nd when I used this, because I did a try on video. And I liked the effect. I keep saying I'm going to do this because I see that Cheryl does it. I'm sorry, not Cheryl. Tanya does that. And so she coats like both sides of her lashes. And I keep meaning to do it, and out of habit I don't. And just now I remembered to do it, so I did it. So thank you, Tanya. This mascara has a scent to it. I didn't notice it the other day when I used it. And it might be because now there's air in it, because when I used it on the 2nd of April, that was the first time I used it, first time I opened it. And at that point, I didn't smell anything in it. But now it's down here on my table, and I could smell it from where it is. And that's not good. That is not good. Mascaras with strong scents usually make my eyes burn. So we're going to leave that. I like the looks of the mascara. See that? I like that. Wipe off some chapstick. I'm not sure what to do for a lip. I do have 2 of her glosses. One is kind of pinky, and I don't think it'll go. And so I will use the second one that I purchased, which is this one, because I think this will look really nice. And what I said I was going to do, where are you? MAC, Retro Matte something or other. It's called Caviar. I was saying I had purchased this to put over a black lippy. And I started not to, and then I remembered. Yes, this is real time. I know the question was about eyeshadow looks. But in doing that, why not just do the whole face? Minus my base, which I did earlier today. This is still off of that same dip, and I just messed up. If I cared enough, I would use concealer and clean that up. So that is something that you can do. Okay, this is dry now. All of that was, oh, this side is moist. So that was all off of one dip. And I don't want to keep messing with it. So what I'm going to do, NYX, did I just smear that? Down there? My lips are so uneven. Like, this is way up here and I just noticed it. So we're going to take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Alien and just try to make the line look even. So that did fill in over here nicely. That did fill in that. And we're gonna just leave it. We're done. We're gonna leave that like that. And this is dry. I'm excited. This is, ooh, what are you? Astral Moonflower. I'm excited for this. Do I put it all over? Or just in the center? We're going all over. And this is what I envisioned this to look like. And I am tapping instead of swiping since it's on top of another product. And not much is transferring. A little bit. And so we're going to wipe that off before we put it back into the container, into the component. So we're putting it back in clean. Yes! Oh, this did exactly what I thought it was going to do. For a blush and bronzer, ooh, we're going to take our Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow. And I didn't take out a brush. This is the Scott Barnes number 64, and it's a highlighter brush. Why does that look shiny? You know what? That's just the way the bristles look. We're going to go into, we're not going to do any of the cream products. We're not going to do fancy. We're just going to take this. Does this even show up without the cream under it? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then we're going to go into this. This is deep, so I have to be careful with this. That was one tap. So I'm going to go tap, 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 tap. Because I don't want to go heavy on my cheeks because I'm really liking the eyes. And this does get deep on me quick. So we're going to go again. We're just tapping one time, but we kind of just press and wiggle a little bit. I am going to tap off that time. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. And swirl just a little bit. Swirl just a little bit. This I like. I'm going to go in again just a little bit because I'm wanting, I think it's the lighting because this side I see and then like this side I don't. So I'm sure it's the lighting. Ooh, I'm feeling myself. Ooh, pop my collar. I'm not wearing a collar. So be like, Let me know what you think. This is my first look with this palette. We've used four, I can count, out of the 10 shades. And we will do another look soon. And then I have the other two motherships to get to. For those of you who saw my unboxing video, I did message in about Midnight Sun. Some said it looked like that shadow just settled funny. A few people said it definitely looked like it was swatched. And thank you so much. She said, you know, why don't you just write in, or something she said about write in and ask about it. And so I did. And I think it might have been on a Saturday. And today is Tuesday morning, but it's like right now 1:45 in the morning. So I'm waiting to hear back what they say. And I did take pictures and send them pictures as well. So I'm not going to touch that one yet because I want to see what's going to happen with that, what they're going to say. But meanwhile, as I said, I'll do another look with Decadence and I'll do more looks with Bronze Seduction. I will put my Pat McGrath playlist at the end from when I had some of her palettes from before. And in anticipation of possible problems with the Celestial shades, even though I have learned new techniques and adding additional primer, I did pull out my sponge tip applicators. These were gifted to me a while ago and I haven't opened them yet. And some people say these will mimic your finger. And so I'm not using my finger. And so if need be, I will be using these with the Celestial shades just to get it more direct and try to eliminate fallout, because me and those shades were not friends before, but I'm seeing now if we can get along. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about this quick look, and yeah. And I already know the lip is bomb, so I'm not even going to ask you what you think about that. So you will see me in the next video. Thanks. The first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. The first shade we used, the second shade to tone down the first shade. That, see, and it, I don't know why, like in the pan to me it looks greenish. And this was that last shade. So I don't know, I don't think there's any dual chromes or anything. But these are what we used for this look. And so I hope that this is helpful, and you all will see me seriously in the next video.